right, hello wine drinking people. We're back. Today is Wednesday, November 3rd. Wow, and got a tasting tonight with some Piedmont wines at Cafe Max. You'll hear about that, what I drank yesterday, tomorrow. But hey, we got a lot to get through right now in the what I drank yesterday section because, man, we've had radio silence here for the last 3 or 4 days. We've been so busy with our big Halloween party that we had on Saturday. I still haven't got to what I drank yesterday for Friday in the store. So let's get right to that. Friday, we had the folks from Constellation Brands and some nice wines from Robert Mondavi Winery. Hey, we even had the 2007 Cabernet Sauvignon that we've already sold like 20 cases of from our email yesterday. Great stuff. But first, we had the Reserve Chardonnay, and the Reserve Chardonnay from Robert Mondavi Winery. Always a very nice wine. To me, always one of the upper echelon Chardonnays. Maybe not the Peter Michael level anymore, the top guys, Kistler, Lewis, but always a nice bottle of wine. And hey, you know, it's not really priced that high anymore. You can find this wine probably close to $30 a bottle on sale. But a nice wine, some fresh lemon drop candy fruit, little creme caramel, lovely tropical notes, vanilla spice, nice creamy texture on the tongue, and a nice touch of oak spice, not overdone though. Pretty nice Chardonnay with a hint of minerality also showing through on the finish. Next up, we had a little Estancia Meritage, and this wine, we used to sell a ton of this in the store. It's been through some changes, though. It used to be an Alexander Valley label. Now it's from Paso Robles. But some very good reds coming from Paso Robles. A lot of bright black cherry and currant berry fruit here on the nose with hints of toasty oak spice and a little cocoa kind of like aroma. A smooth black cherry and plum fruit on the tongue, and silky milk chocolate notes on the finish. Really nice. And a pretty good little value, $30. Next up, the Clos Du Bois Marlstone. This was the first Bordeaux-style blend made in Sonoma County in 1978. Well, always, to me, a benchmark from Sonoma. But, you know, $50 a bottle. There's a lot of choices out there today, but some lovely black earth and notes of espresso, dark chocolate, and currant berry fruit here with cassis notes and really good richness on the palate. And it packs quite a bit of a good punch of freshness there. A little hint of graphite and espresso on at the end. A really nice wine at $55 and should be in that price range. And then the 06 Franciscan Napa. This is a wine that we sold a ton of in 05. And some lovely fresh plowed earth here also on the nose. Fine herbs, a little bitter cocoa. These 06s, some of them are a little bit tannic to me. And this wine not near as appealing as the 05 was, but still a nice little wine. Okay, Robert Mondavi Napa. Wow, this is a great little value, man. The price we got it going for, it is flying out the door, folks. Check it out on our email the other day for the review on that one. Then the 06 Landslide from Simi. Really nice wine. This wine's kind of also, $35 a bottle. A lot of competition out there. And then the Inniskillin ice wines. Really killer stuff. We are going to work a deal on these. Man, some of the best dessert wines made in this country, made in the Niagara Peninsula. I toured the wine country up there a year and a half ago. And let me tell you, don't buy anything else but the ice wines. Everything else pretty much plunk from the Niagara Peninsula. But Inniskillin producing some great stuff. The Vidal wine, lovely candied grapefruit, peach, and apricot notes. Some honeycomb there also on the bouquet with fresh flowers. Really lovely richness on the palate. Really sweet, but finishes fresh because it has wonderful acidity and balance. The gold is aged in new oak casks. A little bit more expensive and quite a bit bigger in size. Lovely honeyed kind of character to this. Really lovely in size and definitely a step up in price as well there. Okay, next up, the Simi Alexander Valley Cab. This wine was nice, but again, nothing earth-shattering. And Anthony also stopped in Friday. We had a few other people, kind of had a busy day here on Friday with some Copain wines, Pinot Noir Les Voisins, and Syrah Les Voisins. And these wines were nice, maybe a little bit on the young side, 2009, not quite as showy as, I don't know if you want to bring wines out sometimes when they're not ready, but the Syrah may be a little bit more ready than the Pinot Noir. The Pinot Noir definitely showing a little bit tight, but some lovely sweet plum, new leather spice, graphite, schist, and clay soils here really showing through on the nose. This black licorice spice and violet note also really exotic. And a little hint of game there. Really big on the palate, but lovely savoriness as well. A lovely fresh style Syrah there from Copain. Next up, Jeff stopped in with little Demoiselle, Rosé. Hey, I'll take champagne any time of the day. And I love Rosé. This one's 75% Chardonnay and 25% Pinot Noir. And from Bouzy, lovely raspberry and strawberry, Jolly Rancher-like fruit with some hints of mushrooms in there. One of the things I love about champagnes is age. You get that kind of earthy quality to them as well. But really nice freshness, lovely creamy mousse here. Really nice little buy, too. We've got a great price on this wine. God, it'll be on sale for like $39 and change. Wow. All right. Well, another Jeff, actually stopped in to show us a few other champagnes. Paul Clouet, Cuvée Prestige, and the Georges Laval Premier Cru Brut Nature. Brut Nature meaning no dosage there. These are small producers, and we got a collection now from Jeff. Jeff is one of these consumers that had to take action because he loves champagne, and there wasn't enough selections here already in South Florida. He had to go out and become a small distributor for champagnes. Not an importer. He just brings in some other people's wine through a friend of his license, and some really unique stuff. I love both of these wines. We got, like I said, 5 different champagnes from Jeff's selections here in the store. If you love unique and different champagnes, just ask me for them when you come in. We'll direct you to them. And then, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes it just amazes me the people that walk in the door. Patrick Lyon, the winemaker for Chateau Mouton Rothschild for years. He was the winemaker at Opus One with Tim Mondavi for years, and he's got this project that he bought 16 years ago in Fronsac, which called Chateau Le Trois Croix, and some really nice wine, man. I'll tell you what. And the property dates back to 1652, and they used to make quite a bit of, they're making wine here, and actually the most expensive wine from Bordeaux used to come from Fronsac 150 years ago, or some odd right before the classification. But this wine is a blend of 85% Merlot and 15% Cabernet Franc, and has that lovely Merlot richness. One of the things that I love about great Merlot. Man, the party is all in the front of your mouth, but lovely floral notes from that Cabernet Franc and some tannin, also giving the wine some structure. We will have this wine in the store for $30 a bottle. A wonderful Bordeaux from the 2008 vintage, and really nice, charming man, Patrick Lyon. Great to be able to sit and just chat about the wine business with somebody like that. All right, well, I think we made it through the weekend. We did have a killer Halloween party on Saturday, and then one producer in the store on Monday, Cheval des Andes, the winemaker, one of the top properties in Mendoza today. This is a property called Terrazas des Andes, where Cheval des Andes is made, and this gentleman is a winemaker for both properties. He was actually at Krug for a period of time. We talked about Krug because Olivier Krug was just in town, and really impressed with the store. He hung out for about half an hour waiting for Mike to get here with the samples, but the 2005 showing brilliantly again. This is one of the best wines coming out of Mendoza. A really lovely elegance and balance to this wine. You really get the Bordeaux heritage, the Lurton family involved here from Cheval Blanc, and really great stuff. We'll have this wine in the store throughout the holidays. So 2005 and the 2006 will be out next. That's what I had to drink yesterday, folks. I'm your host, Andrew Lampazone, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.